Let's be honest, making and maintaining friendships as an adult, it's not for the weak at all. Adult friendships will humble you. But here's the truth, not all adult friendships are doomed. Female friendships can still be beautiful. In fact, most of the beautiful and deep connections I've had happened in my adult life. You just need to understand the dynamics and know how to navigate it. So in today's video, I am unpacking everything I have learned about navigating adult friendships and the little wisdom that has helped me and saved me from losing really good people. I'll be giving you 7 keys to building successful female friendships, and the first key will be to accept your friends for who they are. If you meet someone and you can tell that they're a good person, you share same values, you can see that there's a potential for real friendship, or maybe you've even known these people for a very long time, but they have some small traits that annoy you, that you don't like, you need to ask yourself if you can manage this character. If their flaws aren't harmful, then you need to keep building that friendship. You don't need to end it. You just need to find ways to maneuver, because the truth is, these people are grown adults. You cannot change them into becoming what you want them to be, so you have to accept them as they are. And if you know that you cannot manage the character, you cannot overlook it, then you can move along, you can call it quits. In fact, you should call it quits the minute somebody displays a character that you do not like. Call it quits from the beginning. You don't even need to start that friendship at all. I once had a friend, amazing babe, she's a very good person, but this girl is selfish. She's deeply inconsiderate. When we became friends at the beginning, when I saw that character, I was always telling myself, I can manage it. But as time went on, one day something happened that really mattered to me, and she still did not show up emotionally. That was the last straw for me. And when I withdrew from her, she did not even reach out to me to even ask her what is the problem. That told me everything I needed to know. She did not value our friendship. So when I say accept people, accept your friends as they are, I'm not saying manage or tolerate major character flaws. There are some things in friendships that you can actually work around. Like, let's say you have a friend that does not really like calling, and every minute you are like, call me, you don't call me. Meanwhile, this person can reach out to you through text messages, WhatsApp messages, like voice notes and the rest, but you're always, you don't call me. Sis, at some point you need to start accepting them as they are. Or if you know that it is something you cannot take, you cannot handle, you let the friendship go. Maybe the friendship isn't for you, because if you know that this person is a real person, this person is a solid babe, and it is just that call that is the issue here. Little things like that should not affect your friendship. Little things like that should not be upsetting or affect you. You just need to try to understand their pattern and decide if it's something you can live with, so you don't always end up getting upset over something that is not that deep. The second key is to understand the seasons in your friendship. Friendship dynamics change with seasons. For example, that friend you're always on the phone gisting with, hanging out with, if she gets married or start having kids, things will definitely change. She will not always be available to hang out with you, to gist with you on the phone for long hours, not because she doesn't care, but because her life is different now. And no, this doesn't mean that when you get married, you're supposed to abandon your female friends. So no, that's not what I'm saying. But let's be for real. Things will not always be the same. It will definitely change. So the way you manage and adapt to that season would really determine how well your friendship will thrive and continue. Please don't take it personal if you cannot relate to your friend's current season. If she's a mom now, she will probably vibe more with other moms. If she's pregnant, she will connect more with other pregnant women, because they are currently on the same journey. That doesn't mean she's leaving you behind or she loves you less. So please don't start with all those, it's just because I don't have kids yet, just because I'm not married, Please don't do that. Don't do that. Just try to understand where she's at in life right now, because you can't be upset with the fact that she's trying to build support in her current season. Even work can shift dynamics. She's working long hours now. It will not always be the same again, and that is okay. It could even be that the both of you met and bonded during your jobless era, when the both of you were job hunting, so you had all the time in the world to gist, to hang out and all of that. But right now, the both of you are employed. You are now 9 to 5 babes. That level of free time is gone. It's not about betrayal. It's life. You just need to find a way to manage that season with grace. And I need you to understand that people are busy now. Like, for real, life is happening to people. Like, life is serious now. We're no longer kids. We're getting married. We're having children. We're running businesses. We're taking up positions in companies. Now, this is not to say that you won't be available when a friend needs you, but there should be a place of understanding. There should be a balance in all of this. Don't mistake less communication for less love, because people are quick to say, oh, if this person ignores you, ignore them. If this person does not check on you, don't check on them. I don't think that is right. We should learn to check in and not check out. The fourth key would be extend grace, but know your limits. See, adult friendships require lots of grace. Actually, every relationship does. You need to learn how to extend grace. If not, you will just be going from one broken friendship to another broken friendship. You will not have one steady friend in your life. And all you'll be left with is anger and resentment. You will now join all those people online that keep saying, oh, female friendship is fake. Female friendship is this. Female friendship is not real. It does not exist. No good friends out there. Forgiveness is key in every relationship, friendship inclusive. And let's even think about itself. How many times have that man of yours, that boyfriend of yours, he has messed up, but you keep forgiving him, right? You took him back, you gave him grace. But when it comes to your female friends, when she does one wrong thing, you're like, I'm not doing it again. This one, she's a bad friend. Why can't you show that same grace that you showed to that man to your female friends?
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye.
Yes, I'm judging you. Why can't you forgive your friends the same way you forgive that man? And if we want to really be honest, that man that you keep forgiving, that man that you keep giving grace to, he has hurt you more. He has done worse things to you. He has made you cry more than your friends has ever done to you. And you still stay though. But then when it comes to your friends, you want to cut them off. Someone opened my eyes to this wisdom some time ago. And when I heard it, it really hit me hard. I literally went back to fix a friendship that I had cut off like almost 2-3 years ago. I went back to fix that friendship the minute I heard that. And I am so glad I did that. And that is why I am passing that same wisdom to you now. Female friendships require grace, so extend grace to your friends. With that said, I want you to also know that grace isn't a hall pass. It doesn't mean that you need to keep excusing bad behavior. People should still be held accountable for how they act. Grace doesn't mean you have to continue to stay in situations or in friendships that drain you. So extend grace, but know your limits. The fifth key is communicate. Speak up. Stop bottling things inside your chest. If your friend does something to you that hurts you, speak up. Don't keep quiet. Say what is in your heart. Stop bottling it in the name of, I just want to ignore. I just want to keep the peace. All of that will just keep building resentment. Some time ago, I had a friend that was always saying things that was hurting my self-esteem, and I chose to ignore it. I was always ignoring it until the day I decided to explode. And when I exploded, everybody was now saying I was a villain, because I still remember a mutual friend telling me that, oh, so you had all these things in your mind since, you kept it in your chest since, and you could not say it out. You have a deep mind. The things I heard, But I was even trying to explain to them, it's not like I was keeping anything in my heart. It's not like I was harboring any evil in my heart. I just felt like I did not want to cause trouble. I just wanted to keep the peace and all of that, but nobody was listening to me. The entire situation was just messy, and I learned my lesson. That this is even one of my biggest lessons in friendships. Address issues early. Speak up. If it is hurting you, don't sweep it under the carpet. Confront the person, tell the person, communicate, speak up. Nobody's going to beat you. The sixth key will be respect your friends' privacy and their boundaries. It is actually okay if you don't know everything that is going on in your friend's life. I really wish I had this wisdom years ago, because not knowing about this cost me a very beautiful friendship. I get it. Sometimes you feel like you are a big part of your friend's life, so you expect to be the first person to know about everything happening in their life. While that feeling is very valid, you also need to learn to be okay with not always being in the loop about everything. People should be able to share what they are ready to share. Now, hear me very well. I am not saying that you should be the last to know, or it is okay for your friend to keep important stuff from you, that to the extent that you will not hear it from an outsider, or you see it on social media. You are scrolling on Instagram one day, and then you just see your friends, your very close friends, engagement pictures. No, that's not what I'm talking about here. I'm just saying that you should not take it personal if your friend decides to keep certain information private from you for a while. For example, it is okay if your friend chooses not to tell you about her pregnancy right away. Maybe she decides to keep the news and finally share the news with you when she's like 3 to 5 months gone. That is her choice, and her choice is valid. I won't start catching feelings and start saying things like, oh, why did you not tell me since? Why are you telling me now? No. One thing I've learned in friendship is to give people the freedom to share what they want to share at their own time and at their own pace whenever they are ready. Learn to give your friends the freedom to open up to you at their own pace. Don't put them under any pressure or make them feel bad for keeping certain things to themselves for a while. I know that some of these things can cause issues in friendships, and that's why I'm talking about them. These are small things that people don't usually talk about, but these things, they affect friendships a lot of time. It happened to me. I was in my feelings. I was angry. I was like, but you're my friend now. Why did you not tell me these things? Why did you not? It turned into a big situation. Everything got messy, and that friendship packed up. If I had this wisdom at that time, I don't think I would have gotten upset. I would have just accepted the situation as it is, be fine with it, and move on. So learn to respect your friends' privacy and allow them share what they want to share at their own time. The seventh key is know when to shut up. Yes, I said it. Know when to shush it. Not every situation needs your opinion. Sometimes your friend is just ranting and she's not asking for advice. And if that is the time you now decide to give advice, it might be like it's coming from a place of love, but it might cause hurt more than the actual help that you thought you were giving. Someone once told me about a friend, like a really close friend. This babe was planning her wedding. She was telling her about different things that she's doing for the wedding, all the plans, the things she has done, the things she wants to do. And this girl in particular, she made few comments about the plans that a friend was having for her wedding. Now, she was not trying to be mean or anything. It was actually coming from a place of love. When she told us what she said to the bride, we understood it, because it is, well, like, yeah, it's okay to say that, but the bride in question, her friend, did not take it well at all. The girl said she woke up one morning to a very long voice note that her friend sent to her, expressing how upset she was and how hurt she was from the comment that she made. And she was like, no, that's not what I meant. So I did not mean it like that. So, but you have said it, you have said it. Your friend is upset. Your friend is hurt by what you said. That is why I said you need to know when to apply emotional intelligence. You need to learn to know when to give advice and when to firm. It is so important to know your friend and know the kind of person that they are. That way, when things happen, you know how to handle the situation, so you can avoid unnecessary drama. Know your friend. Some of your friends will need you to be very honest and blunt with them. Some will need you to give them soft love, to pet them, give them gentle responses. Some, they might not even want advice at all. They just want you to listen. So know your friends. Understand the dynamics you have with each friend, because not all your friends are the same. The way you vibe with one friend will not always be the same way you vibe with another friend. All your friendships won't look or feel the same way, and that is okay. Every friend is different, so learn their emotional language and know how to follow them accordingly. And sometimes when your friend even comes to ask you for some advice and you give them advice, but they choose to do the one that they want to do, even if you are scared of the outcome of their decision, sometimes you need to keep quiet and allow them make that choice, even if you know that it's going to end bad. And even when it does, your job as a friend is to give them support in that season. That's not the time you now start saying things like, oh, I told you so, oh, you should have listened to me. Some of my friends, when they make certain decisions, I know, looking at it, I know that this thing does not have head, oh, this thing is going to backfire, or this thing is going to cause a problem for them, sometimes I keep quiet. I shut up my mouth. And truly, when it backfires, when they now come back to cry, I don't tell them, oh, I told you so, oh, or start explaining the different things that they did wrong. No, at that point, I just give them the support that they need. No need to start crying over spilled milk. Just be there for them. That being said, your friend should also be your accountability partner. Yes. Like, they should be able to call you out and knock some sense into your head when you're about to do something stupid. Balance is key. Yes, two things can coexist. So know when to shut up and know when you can give advice and support them even if they don't take that advice. Just find the sweet spot between these two. So I would like to know what your biggest lesson in friendship has been so far. Let us continue this conversation in the comment section. Drop a comment in the comment box below. Please don't forget to like, give us a big thumbs up, and make sure you share this video to your girlfriends. Share it in your friendship groups because this might spark healthy conversations. Please subscribe because I would like to see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.